Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to build an AI-powered Snapchat style eyeglass with computer vision using tools like mediapipe and opencv. So if you're familiar with opencv and mediapipe, this project is going to be very simple for you. However, if you do not have full understanding of opencv and mediapipe, just relax, sit back, and I'm going to explain every underlying chords and patterns for you, which at the end of this tutorial you will have good knowledge about opencv and mediapipe. And if you still find it difficult to actually grab all the concepts in this tutorial, I'll encourage you to go through it again and again and also do research, or perhaps take a YouTube tutorial on an introductory course on OpenCV, and that's it. At the end of this tutorial, you get to understand how this AI powered eyeglass works. And if you've been using Snapchat, you will also see that this is how it works on Snapchat. It works basically like this, and that is the power of face landmark. So without further ado, let's jump into the code. Let's do it. So the three libraries we are actually going to install are mediapipe and opencv, and to do that, what you need to do and your terminal is pip, that's pip install opencv python and also mediapipe. I already have these libraries installed on my system, so I'm not gonna do that any longer. So what we need to do is just to move on to the next step, and this is the image. Let me open it from the folder and show you the image itself. This is the image, and this is what I have from the image. This is my image, and you've seen how it is. It's PNG. So I'm not gonna explain to you how this I managed to remove all this background, but I'll show you a glimpse of what you can do, and I'll also add this image to the GitHub repository of this project, so you could actually download it from there. And if you want to switch and use another image, there are beautiful images here from Google, and I would recommend you search the one that is very simple. Like this one, I really like this one. So you can download this image. So what you need to do is just download this image. When you download the image, let me show you how I did it. So what you're basically going to do is to download the image. What is this now? What is wrong? Is this image not free or what? Save image as, so I'm gonna say image 11111, and that's it. So I'm gonna say image 11, then I'll come over to here and I'll say remove BGE from image. I'll come over to select image. I'll go to my download folder is here, image 111. Do we have the image? Yeah, this is it. So we're going to use this to remove the background. If you also have Photoshop on your system, you could actually use Photoshop to remove the background in the image. So while it loads, let's see, and yeah, we can actually remove the background in this image. Well, we've removed the background, but this doesn't still work. And if you want to do this, you could actually use Photoshop to remove the inner background of the eyeglass. So I'll just move next to, okay, remove background. And after remove background, what should I do? I think I should crop. So I want to crop the image to make sure that it actually has a good fit for this project. So this is how I'm going to crop it, and I'll encourage you to do so. And come over here and extend it to this path. Come over here and extend it to this path. Then you take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Here is okay. And take this part down. Oh shit, sorry about that. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is just this. And this is nice. This is okay. And this is better. So we'll crop this. So I'll crop this image and use. Let me download it. Download the image. So boom, gotten the image has been downloaded. So I would like to change it to eyeglass 10 glass 10. Then I'll take it, copy it, and take it to a folder. I'll put it here. We'll try and see how it goes, and you also try and see how my original eyeglass goes. Whichever one you like, it's up to you. So let's go back to our code. The first thing we need to do is to create a file here, and we'll call that main.py. We'll import cv2, and the next thing we import is mediapipe as mp. We'll import the module OS module, that's operating system. I'll say that mediapipe first mesh is equal to mp.solutions dot first mesh, and we'll now say that first mesh is equal to mediapipe first mesh dot first mesh, and that's it. So our eyeglass is equal to cvt.imread. To read an image, this is how you read an image, and we'll say where are we reading from. We're reading from ospath.join. This is where we're reading from, our current directory, and the file name is glass.png. So I'm going to use my own image, and do not forget to pass this property. The property here is cv2.imread on change. Now what does this do? The cv2 image on read imread on change basically ensures that you pass in the original properties of this image. Do not forget the image is png, meaning that it is transparent. So as such, we are going to get all the properties of this image as it is, so we can actually use it for the alpha blending. So that's it. So the next thing we want to do is to initialize our webcam. So that webcam is equals to cv2.video capture of 0. My initial camera is 0, so I'm going to use that. And what should I do next? I'll say that a while loop of webcam.is opened. I'll say right frame, all these are equal to webcam.read, and that's it. So we'll say that if not right, whenever right is undefined, please help us break and leave the loop. So what do we need to do next? What we need to do next is to convert this image from BGR to RGB, because why? MediaPipe only accepts RGB image, doesn't accept BGR. BGR is what we get from the camera, from the webcam. So what I'm going to say is that img RGB is equal to cv2.cvt. To convert an image, you use cv2.cvt, and we'll pass the frame which we've gotten that image. I will now say cv2.color caps lock BGR to RGB, and that's it. So now say our result is equal to face mesh, which we declared earlier on, and we'll say please help us process this converted image, and that's it. So now say if result, what we expect is multi-phase landmarks. So that's what we expect. Is there multi-phase landmarks, or are there multi-phase landmarks, and how you want to call it? And it says yes if there are. Say okay, for phase landmarks in results dot multi-phase landmarks, and that's it. So what we're going to do is now we are going to get our height and our width. You know, the first thing we get from image using shape in opencv is the height. So we set our height, our width, and also the channel. We don't really need the channel, so I'll just take the height and width. So our height is equals to the frame dot shape. So that's what we extract height and width from. So after extracting height and width, what next do we need? What we need next is our left eye and our right eye, since we are wearing an eyeglass on it. So I'm going to say that left eye is equal to, I think we need to convert it to an integer. Yeah, it will make sense if we convert. So an integer of face landmark dot landmark singular of 33. So what we get from MediaPipe for the eye is 33. I will now say dot x value, which is for the width, and say times our width here, that's the x-axis. And what else do we need to do? And that's it. What else do we need to do is this. Okay, sorry, we are going to put in a bracket here. And we'll say that int, convert it to integer, face landmark dot landmark of still 33 points y times height. This one is going to be height. So now our right eye is going to be similar. So we say right eye is equals to, convert it to int of face landmark dot landmark of, this time around it's going to be 263. So that's the accurate value times x times width, and also need in converts to int of face landmark dot landmark of the same 263 dot y times our height. So that's it. So we've gotten our height, we've gotten our width, we've gotten left eye and right eye. What we need to do now is say that, okay, our frame is equal to, yes, we need to filter this with an overlay so that we can actually get the eyeglass on the frame. So what we need to do is to we need to actually create a function that will do the overlay for us, overlay filtering. So I'll say that overlay filter which will accept these parameters or these properties as frame. It will accept frame, it will accept our eyeglass, it will accept our left eye, and also accept our right eye. Those are the properties it's going to accept. So what should we create it? What should we create this? I'm going to create it over here. So we'll say that overlay filter which accepts frame, filter img, that's image, left eye, right eye, and that's it. So after accepting left eye and right eye, we will filter image. What we need to know is to know the mid eye, where the mid eye, so that when we move our head upward and downward, we can actually see it. So we'd say that our mid eye is equal to left eye of 0 index, which is the first item in the index, minus right index of 0. Sorry, there is a mix-up here. Divide by plus, then divide by 2, and also we're going to have a left index of index 1, left eye of 1 plus left eye, right eye of 1, right eye of 1. That's what we have, and that's it. So we're gonna say that our filter width is equal to int of herbs. So this basically, these herbs you see here, areas actually ensures that we get positive values from this. So what we're going to say is that our right eye of 0 minus our left eye of 0 times 2. We do not need this last bracket over here, so we can remove it. And we'll say that our filter height is equal to int of filter width, and we'll also have filter width times filter image dot shape of 0 divided by filter image dot shape, which is 1. So that's it. So this is for height, and this is for height, and this is for height, and this is for width. So that's it. So now we're done. We now say our filter resize. Filter resize is equal to cv2. To resize, we can always use the resize property. I'll say what do we want to resize. We want to resize our filter image, that's the eyeglass, and we need a filter width and the filter height, and that's it. So now it's time for us to get the positions, and also you could call it the coordinates. So I like calling it coordinate because of vector. So I'll say that x1, get positions or coordinates. So I'll say that x1 is equal to mid eye of 0 minus filter width divided by 2, and I'll say that y1 is equals to mid eye of 1 minus filter height divided by 2 as well. And I'll say that x2 this time around is equals to x1. X1 is going to be x1 minus filter width, and I'll say that y2 is equals to y1 minus filter height. So that's how we get it. Now we are done with the positions. We've gotten the positions and the coordinates, and the next thing we need to do is to ensure that this overlay, this eyeglass we want to put onto the frame, it doesn't extend the boundary or the regions of the frame, so it will still be within that region. What we are going to say is that if x1 is greater than or equal to 0, if x1 is greater than or equal to 0, and y1 is greater than or equal to 0, and x2 is less than frame dot shape of 1. No, x is width, so it takes 1, and y2 is less than frame dot shape of 0. So that's it. If it is within this region, please, what we need the alpha blending to take place. The alpha blending is what blends the transparency of that glass into the face of the user, or my face, or your face, or any other person's face, as the case may be. So I'll say that alpha s is equal to filter resize of this. Now I'm going to pass colon, comma, and 3 divided by 255.0. Why do we do this? We do this because we have RGBA. Now we are looking for A, which is what? The alpha. And the alpha is a transparency. So we actually do this to get a transparency. Exactly. So what I'm going to do next is alpha L, and I'll say alpha L is equal to alpha, I'll say 1.0 minus alpha S. And that's it. So now I've gotten the alpha L and alpha S. What should be the next thing for us to do? Because we've gotten the alpha values, now we need to blend it and make sure everything works. And what I'm going to do next is to also iterate and get the first 3 channels in the image, which is red, blue, red, green, and blue. I'm not going to get the alpha, I'll just get red, green, and blue. So by doing that, I'll now say that for C, that's the channel in range of 3. So get me the first 3 channels we have, and we'll now say, okay, since you're getting the first 3 channels for us, we'll say that frame of Y1, Y2, X1, and X2, and I'll say the channel which you've gotten is equal to alpha S times the filter resize of this, the same thing again, and this time around I'm going to pass C and not 3. So we'll now say plus alpha L times, not filter resize but frame. So we're going to pass frame, the same thing here, Y1, Y2, X1, X2, and C, and that's it. So now we've gotten this, all we need to do is just return the frame ASAP, return it as soon as possible. So we've returned the frame, we're done with that function. We come over here and say that, okay, we've gotten our frame, what should we do next? Please, let's show the image, cv2.imshow, and the frame is here, and we'll pass in the frame. This is how to show an image, and we'll say that if cv2.width key, cv2.width key of 1 and oxff equal to orv of q. And what does that mean? What that mean is that whenever somebody hits the q key, please break and leave the entire loop and everything. So we'll say that our webcam.release, here is it, and we'll now say that cv2.destroy all windows. Please, we are done with everything. Kindly destroy all the windows for us. Close all the doors. That's the end of the party. Everybody goes back home, and that's it. So let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna run this. Let's see. Oops, we have an error. Let's try and see how we can debug. We have an error. So dimensions or use prediction matrix requires a model signature in front disabling supports frame eyeglass, left eyeglass, and this in overlay filter line 30. The first one is line 49. Operand could not be broadcasted together with shapes. So line 49. Oh, overlay frame integer. Hold on, please, it's not gonna take time. Let's see how we can debug this. Frame eyeglass, left eye, right eye. Okay, what do we have here? We have mid eye, which is this plus this divided by this. Right eye minus left eye to filter height, filter width, filter shape, filter width, filter height. I think, sorry, this should be a plus. Yes. And let's see. We got it, but Sorry, our eyeglass is not in its position, so it's down instead of my eye. This is where it is. It's quite funny. Let's debug. Sorry, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I think I missed something somewhere. And this is zero. This is one. This is one. Right eye zero, zero, and the eyes shape. Oh. Sorry, we're supposed to have divided by two. Yeah, that's it. And let's see how it goes. Yeah. We got it. So far so good. We've been able to build our AI powered Snapchat styled eyeglass using computer vision with the tools like opencv, mediapipe, and that's it. It's very simple. You can change the image and play along with it and see how it goes. I'm going to change this image and try to see the image we downloaded to see how it looks like. I don't might not really look neat because I don't really take time to go through and fine tune it with Photoshop. So that's just how it is. So let's see how we can actually change the image and try to use the one we just downloaded. So it's very simple. Just come over here. Don't forget this. We named it as glass dash 10.png. So I'm just going to say dash 10.png, and that's it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how that eyeglass will look on us, and let's see. Wow, it actually looks nice. I didn't even expect it to look this nice. However, you can't see my eye because here is not PNG. So like I said, you can use Photoshop and modify these parts such that it becomes transparent, and also this part can also become transparent. And that's it. That's it. Meanwhile, let me change it back to the previous eyeglass. I really like the eyeglass. It's I don't know. It could be my favorite. That's why I want to sell it for $100. If you want to buy, let me know. Let me know. So that's it. So I'm gonna use this, and that let's see. Fall back to our eyeglass. So you look at it. I like this one, and that's nice. So I totally believe that you actually understand by now. You must have understood this project, how it works, and you can also build your AI powered chat, Snapchat eyeglass, and share it in the public. And that's it. So if you have any question, drop in a comment section. If you have any projects to collaborate on, work with in computer vision, machine learning, general or AI, hit me up on email or any of the social media handles. You can actually connect to me, and that's it. So once again, thank you for watching this video. You can share it, subscribe, and like. My name is Ofiong Basi. Goodbye.